Hello everybody and welcome back to Inbeza, to our little beautiful town Tabarim, where there's actually right now a festival of life. That's because my citizens are quite happy, and as we can hear by the sound of it, there's also nice festivities going on right now. But we do have problems. Doesn't mean, of course, that we don't have any problems. First of all, what we know is that with the expansion of the city, the consumption rate is going up. So finery at the moment is going down at quite a steady pace of, let's just see, -2 to 0. So I checked it before, so it's always fluctuating between those. The other thing is we should now, of course, increase that. Also, I think we have with the linseed production. The linseed production also needs the linen mill that we need for something else. So we do have our linseed farmers here, and I'm eager to advance with those guys here. Now let's just check what we have. The water pump, we don't have that much irrigation capacity for this water pump anymore. First of all, let's get rid of that canal there and save a bit of that, and hopefully we can have a bit more before we need to stop. Right, so this should still be fine. One water pump can only distribute water up to a certain point. I think we've reached the limit here. Oh, by quite a lot as well. So we do need to get rid of some of these canals there again, unfortunately. And just about this, that's it. Right, so I think this is perhaps one linseed farm that we can squeeze in here. That's about it. So I hope there is a technology coming up there with which we can then get a bit more water out, because it's really not that much at the moment, is it? Let's just go for the linseed farm that we can have then here. And that's probably it. So this is probably the only one that we can add here. Let's just see. Yep. Up to this point, perhaps. And down here. And this is it. Right, so only one more. This is one more. It's not even one more linen mill. Let's just see. We could squeeze one in here. And, oh yeah, this is possible still. Right, so we go all the way to that side and then down here as well. This is perfectly possible. At least that's possible. And thus we have two, so that means we can afford one more linen mill. Where did I have that? Is this one the linen mill? No, actually we have them right here beside the warehouse, so there's still hopefully a bit of room that we can use. This is fine, so I just need to have the path going up there. And then we can have another linen mill here, though this warehouse is quite busy right now, so let's upgrade it. And since we haven't seen that yet, let's upgrade it to level 3 warehouse right away, to the highest level there is. Fine looking thing that is. I really love the warm colors that we see on these warehouses there. And now, as we can see, we have 4 loading ramps, so this should be enough for now. This one here is missing. Oh,
not even a stream.
There we have it. And I will probably need to get rid of that water there. Oh, this is affecting the whole thing then here. Let's add it again. Is this too much? No, it's just enough. Right, to 50. There's the water going up again. Right, so all of them have water now. But this is it. This is as far as we can go water-wise in that area. Because don't forget, we are also... Oh, yes. We are also delivering the water here to the fire station. And this is consuming a lot of water canals. So this one here, we should use at some point now. There we still have our irrigation system working. Other than that, hopefully we're getting now enough finery. So I can have 2 more embroideries if I'm being honest. I could afford that. Let's build one. Let's upgrade this warehouse here too, because it's quite full already, quite busy there. And linen we have quite enough, so I could really go with another one. Now let's do this as well. Right, and here what we could then have is more houses later if I want to, or well, expanding the city into this area there too. We should be doing that, of course. Now let's see what else we have. We do have a few quests as always. Sail to Black and Basin's harbor, so to his harbor there. So Archibald, like all crown patriots, believes the first step in conquering and mastering new lands is to map their contours and mark and identify any point of interest. He hopes that you will sidestep your loyalty to Katima for a moment and help him out. Alright, let's do this.
All in Her Majesty's. It's a real
And sail to places indicated by Sir Archibald.
The idea is we name every landmark we stumble across.
Sure thing, we can do this. And oh, he advanced quite nicely there too.
To distemper an emperor.
Where do we need to go now? Did he put... Oh, there he is. So that's the one that we need to find. There must be an island that is looking quite similar to that. Or that has something like that. a landmark close to it. And I'm pretty sure that it's this one here, just to the south there. Let's just have a look at it again. Yes, this is definitely the one. It's just probably looking at it from this direction, right? So let's send our ship there. It's looking pretty cool, by the way. Righto. So there we need to go now to map Nbeza. That is one quest that we have, and another one is this one here. So you have decided to report the deceit of Kidusi's high priestess to Ketima. There will be consequences certainly, but the truth must win out, and perhaps you may still bring Ketima to clemency if you choose the right words. I confess I had not expected the High Priestess to stoop so low, however much we may disagree. She has always had my begrudging respect, but such deceit is intolerable. What did she say in her defense? She would rather commit perjury than see Kidusi's library destroyed. The library? What is it but walls hollowed by time and the dust of desiccated spirits and bodies? Why would they cling to such an extent to the piles of the past glory? Oh, I don't like him that much anymore. Fear of modernity and change, perhaps a deep-rooted love and belief in the traditions and history. Kidusi is a place of wonders and enchantment, however dust-wept. There are secrets hidden in its spiral stairs that are worth 1,000 angels' words. But even so, is this legacy cause enough to let such deceit go unpunished? Is that what they will teach those who come to them for advice? Tell me, trusted advisor, what would you have me do? Unity comes with tolerance and acceptance.
Under attack.
My ship is under attack, what? So they have moved even to you to mercy. I see the wisdom in your words. It takes greater courage to forgive someone's mistakes. Let this mercy be the start of new Nbeza. So he follows my advice. What is under attack? Oh, by the pirates here. Yeah. They're attacking me.
I would punish the priests
All right.
for their lies, but people look to them for guidance. Very well. Let them be united with the Empire. I pray for their sake, this misguidedness does not renew itself.
Okay, let's send the clemency then to decree of absolution. Oh, we already have it. And we need to deliver it now up there. So he forgives them. And hopefully this brings a bit of unity. What we can achieve here. And also, of course, it's a beautiful library. We should certainly not destroy this place here. Just looks too good for that. So, oh no, battlecruiser, you can stay here. We should be reaching that island down here now. While that ship is still on the way, did we forget something here? I don't think so. I hope everything is going up now. The finery should be going up then as well. Fine wood. Hibiscus tea is quite low for my taste. Where do we have the hibiscus tea? I think there was... No, this is where we have the meat.
What?
There we have the
An
hibiscus.
arch like a finishing post? Who?
The paddles for that, but we don't have enough space. We do need another island already. And then we have the shape.
An imperial decree. I had expected the
Alright, and the decree that we sent now. And delivered.
Kidusi cannot survive without trade. It would be a death sentence. We have no choice. We must bow to the Emperor in submission.
Alright, you probably will have to.
I wonder if they had been right, whether it would have changed anything. It matters not. Our unity, our future is now close at hand.
So that was that quest. I think we
You have
finished it,
done
right?
well, brushing
Oh.
away the cobwebs on Kidusi. I have made arrangements, even a new monastery, so that the priests of Kidusi can join the rest of us under one faith.
Very nice of you.
Our magnum opus is complete. I have had several copies made. Masterful craftsmanship, if I do say so myself.
Alright, he's also finished something.
There it
We should
is.
get up there.
A final, exhaustive, comprehensive copy of the Chronicles of the Land of Lions. These chronicles herald a new golden age. The age of
Oh,
lions,
for the museum.
the triumph of Nbeza, and we, the architects of its splendor.
That's fine. So we do have that for the
Your own
museum.
poets may soon sing the splendors of Nbeza.
And we still have something new, I guess, to do. So, Journey to the Frontier. No, is it that? Yes, that's the one. Race to the Great Arc. Or Arch. Your journey mapping the confines of Nbeza has uncovered a quaintly arching rock in the water, spurring Sir Archibald to a competitive disposition. Right, I just think we need to get there on time. this is another thing. But this is, I think this is a quest that pops up now as a side quest to this side quest here already, right? So I think so, at least, that we got this new one there. Or we just find the next place, which would be what is that? To this place here. So this strange looking island there. But first let's get to the frigate.
Ah, you're ready.
I am so ready. Sail to Arging Stone. Oh, with the frigate we need to sail now. Against her, kind of. And I'm pretty sure we win this one since we get a steamship. I mean, come on. We're quicker. That shouldn't be a problem. Let's unload the manuscript that we got. I'm going to use it then in the museum in Crown Falls that we need later then. And I think we should be looking out for a new island now where we can settle as well, right? Because space is getting rare in Tambasin or Taborim, in our main capital there, or city. And I want to find something where, yeah, like this. We have hibiscus here, linseed is there, lobster. Lobster is something we need for the food, right? We have, of course, also something here, lobster fishery, right? We don't have that yet. Nope, we don't. Teff, that needs... Oh, and spices. So that we have the spices and teff. Teff we have here too, the lobsters and the hibiscus. So this is a pretty good island for all of that. We have lots of river slots, so this island here should be suitable. Let's take our cargo ship Constance.
Always were a thoroughbred, indeed, indeed. We'll name the arch Victory Bow.
Sure thing. And let's also take some bricks there with us, some steel beams, and get over here and settle on this one. And we've won the race, so that's it for now. And the next one is, yeah, we still need to find this place. I think for quests. Oh, we still have also repaired a water temple, if you remember, with the 12 tons of mud bricks. That is also something. Let's get another battle cruiser ready for this and get the 12 tons of mud bricks, which we have here. And also, not 20, but 12. And let's get this one up here, right? So I definitely want to see how it looks then repaired. Right now it's not looking so pretty. That is something we can do as well at the same time. And Sovereign here can go back to Taborim. My ships are on the way, so we do have a bit of time now for the next island that we need to find here, which is this one, right? So this is the island. Has quite a lot of characteristics. Let's just see if we can find that. While that is happening, let's settle on the next island that we have. So this one here, the name is Dehan Hidaru. Let's just call it Hidaru. And in Hidaru, we are going to have lots of plantations, since we also have lots of river slots. Now, once again, I don't think we have the commute pier, right? Do we have that available in Africa? Nope. So we really need to build a smaller... Yeah, we really do need to build small villages everywhere then for that, right? So here, this little spot, we're going to have the village that is just going to have then these people living here. And of course, we do also need some timber production again, and we do have a nice spot just here in this corner where we can have that. So let's start with that. Once again, the Wansa timber.
I didn't expect you back so soon.
Righto, that is working. Oh, and we have the mud bricks.
Work will start presently. We are thankful for your help, ever stalwart.
Okay, so I guess there's no timer going down. So we just finished this one. And I definitely want to see what the result is then. We don't have that for now. Alright, battlecruiser back to Taborim. And we continue now with building our village here. So as we can see, we need the workforce, the marketplace first. And also some beautiful cute houses again. They're really not expensive, so we can really use a lot of them here. Like so. And here also another block, I guess. And then we definitely have enough workforce. Those guys are working. Can we squeeze in another one? 90% is fine for me. and it can reach the warehouse there. Very good. So we have 4 of them then working on 85 to 90% efficiency. That is fine though, because they're producing really quickly, and we can kind of like hide it here behind the rocks there. And here we built the village then for the farms that we need. And boy, we do need lots of farms, but as we can see, we have lots of space on this beautiful island there. I really love the islands, by the way, in Africa. As we can see, we have so many cute little details, the vegetation, some rivers. We have mountains in the middle of the island, which is a pretty cool feature. So overall, very, very pretty, the whole thing. Absolutely fantastic. Righto. While those things are happening, what we should be doing is, first of all, I'm still trying to find this island for Archie. And then we also have this one here, Vahadesher. Ketema rejoices to hear that water has returned to Vahadesher. He now wishes to discuss his further plans for the island. So what we still have in mind for this water temple here, right? And I think this is better than, instead of, you know, just doing these quests at random, I think we rather focus on one of these islands for now, like Vahadesher. And also the Archie quest arc. These things here, well, the tons seafood, that still takes a bit of time before we can do anything here. Let's discuss it. Tell me then, why should I squander any more of the resources I need to expand my empire just so these islanders can feast and waste their days away? It is time for such irresponsibility to change. If Mbeza is to thrive and become great, all must play their part, even Vahadesher. I will not have them merely survive. They must grow prosperous and contribute to the nation's efforts, or be left behind. There is land aplenty here, enough to feed the entire empire. These old stones must be torn down and water returned to the dry lands. No longer will there be a language arcane to all. The time for industrious rejuvenation has come for the oasis. This would destroy Vahadesher's unique identity. That is the point. You think the manners quaint and amusing, but they're foreign and antiquated. There is no place for an alien culture in a united and Mbesan empire. In restoring the oasis and farmland, we will lift them out of their poverty and make true Mbesans out of them. My men will be ready to start as soon as they are needed. In the meantime, I ask you to tear down these forsaken piles of stone. We will need as much ground as we can to carve the deep canals and prepare the farmland. I will not be part of this act of vandalism. Then let them be your burden. I will not bleed the Mbesan stockpiles any further for these ingrates and layabouts. If you so wish to keep this piece of mummified history alive, then let it be on your shoulders not to let them suffocate amidst the dust and rags of the dead land.
If you wish to help Vahadesher on their terms, then you shall bear the responsibility alone. It may thrive, or it may fade.
Sure thing. I mean, we can still keep the water temple. That is important. So sail to Vahadesher's trading post to announce the end of Ketema's deliveries of supplies. So we will need to take this over. Oh, this is interesting. I hope we can do this. Right, so we will help Vahadesher now. And if we help them successfully, we keep the water temple. Otherwise, well, we probably lose it then. So that is another thing that we need to do right now. Alright, here is my ship. Let's just have a look around what we should be doing here.
The season for Messiette is nigh. A time of fancy flight. Did you bring enough so all goes well? Well, we'll find a way. I'm sure.
Ketema refusing to support us is a terrible thing to hear, but I must thank you on behalf of all the inhabitants of Vahadesher for defending our island's legacy. Our supplies are already running dangerously low. We are in desperate need of a new delivery. Although the waters are returning to the Vaha, it will take weeks, perhaps even months, before anything grows again. Time we do not have if we intend to survive alone. Your generosity does you credit, but I'm afraid we will need more than one delivery. We'll need a regular supply until the island can provide for itself. We may not be many, but the hard labor that is to come will make for hungry work, and there is little room on the island to store goods in this quantity. There's salt here aplenty. Perhaps it could be traded for supplies? Or, yeah. How astute. With your delivery complete, we would certainly get to work organizing a trade, although we would need your help even there, as we have no ships of our own and our warehouses are small. But it would grant us time to clear the rubble from the Peri-Teru, raising the water high enough to reseed the fields.
Resources are...
Oh,
Any help you could send would be appreciated.
Alright, the first deliver 30 tons of dried meat and 24 tons of hibiscus tea. Those things we need to deliver now first to Vahadesher. And of course I'm also continuing now, though I have a few troubles there with the mapping and Bazaar quests, because there's so many islands that look, well, quite the same as what this quest has in mind for us. In that regard, this is going to take a bit of more time, I think, before we can do anything here with the mapping. So those two quests are the ones that I focus on right now. Mapping and Bazaar and Vahadesher helping. Plus, of course, also focusing now on the new island with the new resources, especially the lobster, the teeth grass, and more hibiscus tea, what we need. And as we can see, we have enough timber already by now, so it's coming in quite quickly. And Dehan Hidaru will be our new center there for production of the new goods. Stay tuned.